Hey guys, welcome to Clockwork Noodles for your first review on Kaiju number 8. Welcome back to the channel and hello if you are new. I am Clockwork Noodles and we're here for a very big video today. I'm going to keep making big jokes and hopefully they're going to land really big. This is the first breakdown for Kaiju number 8. Welcome to the channel. If you have not seen me already, I am Clockwork Noodles. I break down anime on the show every single week, and we're breaking down 3 animes this season, Kaiju number 8 being the third to complete this set. Really impressed, super impressed, was not expecting it to be that good. Wow. I had a friend who ended up reading the whole manga and telling me I would love it, but I never just get the time to read manga. So when I saw they were bringing it out, I was like, okay, this is the way I can meet them halfway. I can at least watch the show and know exactly what they're talking about. Come with me on a journey as we break down the first episode. I'm not going to lie, this is the first time in Clockwork Dandy's history where I was writing a script and then just stopped. Halfway through, I just had to watch the show. I needed to watch the shows. I'm actually going to be going off script for the second half of the breakdown. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I have done videos off script before. It's just I have so much to say, but at the same time, I just needed to witness the crazy. I loved it. So let's just get straight to the first point I need to make immediately off the bat: the music. I don't know who it is because I looked at the page and nobody is credited. That's a sin. I need to know who the composer is. I need to know who's in charge of the music because the music is insane. I don't know who is doing it, but it's really good. And they've clearly got either a fake orchestra or a real orchestra in there because later on there's strings that kick in. I mean, you can program that stuff, but it really does sound real. I really hope at some point that I can do a bit of digging around and find out who the hell is behind this. It's not Sawano. It's not Kevin Penkin. Could be. I mean, if it's going to be one of the two, it's going to be Kevin Penkin. I need to have a look. So I'm going to get back to you guys on that as I go digging. The world building off the bat was just insane. I love the inclusion of the kaiju traffic light. Really like it because as you see, nobody really panics. Obviously this monster arrives and people are so excited about what unit it's going to be called, but you know that this happens on a day-to-day basis. These people are used to this happening and it's become to the point where you've got this personality cult where Attack on Titan kind of style where you've got a unit that everybody likes and everyone wants to see the Levi squad, and this is essentially the Levi squad. I think her name's Mina's squad, and everyone wants to see her fight. I didn't realize she had a tiger. That's really cool. It's like cheating. It's not just you fighting, it's the thing taking it down, but that was awesome. I imagine having a pet tiger. Though my cat thinks it's a tiger. I absolutely love the style of art. Let's talk about the style of art as well. It feels old style. It's not shiny, it's not new, it's not the modern anime type of style where everything's nice and squeaky clean. It looks old, but it's also not because it's really nicely animated. This is, of course, production IG. They did Moriarty the Patriot, so I am not surprised in the slightest that it looks so damn good. It really looks good. The animation is really nice. When we go straight into the initial fight, the animation on the helicopter and launching those attacks, really nicely animated. The animation was awesome, and especially when the unit goes sliding down the building. Really nice. I love that. I have always wondered who has to clean up Tokyo after Godzilla comes in and just does his thing, because he takes it out on Tokyo so much. They have to have people like this walking around dealing with the damage, making sure that it's okay again, and you do just feel pity for the guys who have to do the cleanup after a big monster fight. This is, of course, that anime. Now let's talk about the strings. The moment when I was like, this can't be just programmed, but it could be. I know there's some crazy people out there who are really good at programming strings and stuff. The moment when the strings start to play and they're spaced out, there's gaps, big moments of silence as this monster starts to appear. The attack fighters come in and it's really cool. It's really nicely done. The use of music to build up tension, to build up making things feel really big. This is a big monster. Make it feel big. I really appreciate the music on this. The music itself is perhaps going to be a contender for the end of season soundtrack award. I don't know what other shows are doing at the moment because I don't think anything's really stood out just yet. It's early days. This is going to be on that list for contenders, definitely, because the soundtrack is really good in episode 1. Whether they'll keep it up or not, not sure, but episode 1 soundtrack is top notch. So the cleanup crew, let's talk about the cleanup crew because this is really fun. What I really love about the cleanup crew is they feel like a real work team. Like you go in, these guys have known each other, they're bantering, they know how to wind each other up, and it really feels like this is a real life team of people who have worked together. They're doing some of these jobs that I don't like. The intestines are the bit that everyone really, really doesn't want to go to. You can see that people just hate being thrown into the really, really crappy jobs, literally crappy jobs. I really, really liked it. It was that twist. You had this action, but you don't really get to see the action at the moment because obviously you're dealing with the cleanup crew. Your main character is a guy called Kafka, and he is the same age as me, which makes me feel really bad. But I guess if there's hope for him achieving his dreams, maybe one day I will achieve my dreams too. I like him because he also feels like me. He feels real. He feels slightly like, I'm here, I've been in this job forever. I've gotten so cozy. It's not what I want to do, but I'm so good at my job that I guess it's okay to like give up on my big dream. And he feels realistic. I can really relate to the guy so bad. I love him as well because he's also like that kind of guy at work that you can mess around with, but he's also really serious. Like he knows how to handle the guy who gets burnt with the acid. He knows how to wind his colleagues up, but also look after them. Oh, you should drink this. Or here, put this in your nose so you don't actually smell it as bad. It's better for you. So instead of earplugs, you've got nose plugs. Teddy bear who looks after everybody at work. And that's what he kind of reminds me of, a big teddy bear. Not so much afterwards, but definitely at the start, a big teddy bear who just... he's lovable and I can't help but want to cheer him on. I want him to do well. I really like him as a character. So character-wise, all of these guys feel like real people. The new guy coming in, I initially thought would be Uchiyama. I thought it was Uchiyama, but it is not. It's a guy who hasn't really been anything, and I think his name is Ichigawa. He's cool. He's really cool. I really thought it was him, but he's also a cool guy. So you've got a newbie at work who's got big dreams, and then he talks to the guy who's been there forever, and you're just unimpressed. It's like, oh, okay, you gave up. That really sucks. I like that introduction of new and old because you've got a guy who has the same dream as you had. He can see that you are not happy with just giving up on your big dreams. A kind of age between the two, and the fact that they have a play fight, trying to get the nose plugs in his nose and everything. Really like the chemistry off the bat. Obviously, first episodes are really difficult to land, but this episode does so well at landing it. I had to stop writing. I'm not there yet. I've still got some notes. I'm getting to the point where I ran out of just patience to watch and read and write at the same time. I just wanted to watch the show. Now, I do like the addition of having a link between Mina. Initially, they feel worlds apart. You've got cleaning crew and you've got the guys fighting on the front lines. They feel worlds apart. But you find out that Kafka, who got angry that his Pokemon console gets destroyed and Mina loses her cat, that they're actually linked together. I love the childhood link between the two. She, in her younger years, really looks like the girl from Kill la Kill. One who wore the white. I can't remember their names. It's been such a long time since Kill la Kill, but really kind of looks like her. I get the vibe that she might also be similar to her on a personality level, because especially at the end when she's in the bath and she looks very serious. You had a dream together and he never ended up going any further. He gave up. So to her, she's angry because you lied. You said we were both going to be the coolest people ever. Maybe eventually they're going to meet up. But at the moment, it kind of looks like she's coming for his ass. Twisty parts now. So the bits which get crazy. So initially, when the guys are having a heart-to-heart about him inspiring him, you can still be an officer because you're still old enough now because they've lowered the age limit. The sequence through the alley slightly before is just beautiful. The moment where the glass breaks and he goes through the window, beautiful. I can't fault that sequence. Whoever animated that sequence did such a beautiful job on making that sequence gorgeous. The lighting as well, when you've got Ichigawa talking to him, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Because the moment is so heartwarming. And then obviously it's broken by having, I think he calls it a Yuju or something. I did not catch it, and someone else probably did. I presumed it just meant like a lesser kaiju in a sense. That if kaiju is the big boy, you've got the slightly smaller ones, and then you've got the one right at the end, which is really small, threat level kind of thing. That was the first twist moment. That twist moment where the guys start to fight, beautiful. I really like the moment when they're together and the teamwork together as well, because I didn't think he was going to run away and just not come back. He wants to be a defense officer. He's going to come back. So I love the moment when he comes back, because you just see the teeth going down. It's like, oh, it's Attack on Titan all over again. Everyone's getting eaten. It's not going to be like that. You've got the two guys looking after each other. I love that moment because it kind of sparks him to remember that this sucks. I want to be a fighter. I can do this. And it's actually kind of pathetic that I'm laying here unable to protect someone younger than myself. So I really like the motivation and that scream when he just screams and really kind of gets him moving. Obviously, that's when the tiger hits. That was such a nice sequence, but it was not the ultimate twist. Obviously, I have seen the cover of a few of the mangas, but I didn't connect. Obviously, I saw the monster and I was like, oh, okay, it's a really cool looking monster, but didn't connect that it was going to be the main character. The moment when they're in the hospital, the lighting is gorgeous. It's nice and quiet. They're having a little heart-to-heart. Again, these guys are so cool. I also love Ichigawa and the fact that he's all like, oh, I don't care what you do kind of thing. He's a bit of a, is it a tsundere? He's a bit of a male tsundere. I love that because it's like, oh, I don't care what you do, but I totally do care what you do. I like him and he's definitely growing on me. So they're both my boys right now. I love both of them. But my second boy, Kafka, well, he undergoes a bit of a transformation. And I do like the moment when you've got the glowing and you've got the moon and he looks really cool. The blue glow is really pretty. Something about blue LEDs, just really, really gorgeous. If I ever have my own place, I have blue LEDs. Yeah, I'm having blue LEDs everywhere. It's just going to be welcome to the blue zone. I absolutely love that twist. I was pissing myself. The anime is hilariously funny and super, super twist. And you're like, oh my God, I'm so intrigued. I can't look away. I couldn't look away from the screen. I just had to stop writing. And I'm off script. Hopefully I'm doing okay. Enamored by the twist at the end because I was like, why is this kaiju talking? And the fact that he was able to hear him as well. So like, where have you come from? Why is he looking like that? He's about to get also hunted down by her. That's going to be an interesting conversation because she's probably not going to ask questions. She's just going to be like, kill it. It's another monster. That's my job. I don't think that's going to be a fun reunion if they're coming together and he's suddenly a monster. But I really, really want to see where this goes because this looks like the premise for a fantastic show, fantastic comedy, fantastic soundtrack, amazing characters. I love the character dynamics. They're so powerful. Dare I even say that it could be anime of the season territory? It's definitely going to go on my shortlist. But this is only episode 1. So they could drop the ball in multiple places. But, I mean, for as far as episode 1s go, so far, my favourite episode 1 from the season. There's some more shows that I've got landing soon. So it may not be the case as I've got Black Butler and stuff coming my way. For now, it is definitely up on that list and it's going to definitely be a contender if it continues to play its big, giant monster claws right. Because this is good. I really enjoyed this episode and I laughed so much. Really cannot wait to see where we go. I hope you guys too also enjoyed it. Tell me what your favourite kaiju is down below. Mine is, of course, Mothra in all of her forms. I can't even pick. Someone asked me to pick my favourite Mothra and it's like, how can I pick? She's beautiful. I love her in every universe. I love her so much. One day I will eventually continue the cosplay. I've got like her fluff at the end of my bed. I've actually got the shawl bit for her already on the end of the bed. I need to get back on making Mothra. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.